is right. I've got it on Fred Williamson in over New York, so I'll have to get up and just switch it on, and we're away. But let's crack on with this as a show.
What is the quality like on yours? Because I couldn't find a decent quality version of this at all.
Oh no, mine's a Blu-ray. It's been remastered. Not really. It's one of that 4K. You know, they've really gone to town on it. Steelbook.
Yeah.
Commentary by Mark Cousins.
Nice. That would be great, Mark Cousins. I love this film.
Could you imagine?
I love the way that it claims to be set in New York when clearly it's Italy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why the opening shootout is in a fucking swimming pool.
But it's all good, sir.
Is there any swimming pools in New York?
Yeah, there are swimming pools in New York. They don't look anything like that.
In 1979, Steven Seagal, Carl Weathers, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jeff Speakman, James Hogg, Gary Daniels and Michael Dudikoff went on a sacred quest to carry the golden seed from a mythical super-strong Tibetan warrior to Los Angeles, California, where it was implanted into Cynthia Rothrock and Michelle Yeoh, the only two women at the time with the wombs strong enough to bring the epic babies to term. When the two children were born, they were accidentally separated. One at a kung fu tournament featuring Al Leong, and the other when a nearby ammunitions factory exploded. 32 years later, thanks to modern technology, they have found each other again. And every week they are making podcast history. They are Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid. This podcast, people, explodes.
Hello and welcome to Dr. Action, the Kick-Ass Kid Commentary Podcast. I am Dr. Action.
And I am the Kick-Ass Kid. And normally, Dr. Action is in UK and I am in New York. And this week we're going to pretend that's still the case, but really this is being recorded exclusively in Italy.
It's a lovely place to do a commentary for this film, Black Cobra, which was not made in Italy, it was made in New York.
Yes. And it looks authentically like New York throughout the whole film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's welcome back. It's our original Gangstas 2 month, and this is our second commentary of Original Gangstas Month. First up, we did Above the Law with Pam Grier and me, Steven Seagal, to Above the Law. And then now this week we're doing Black Cobra, which is quite literally what it says on the tin. It is the black version of Cobra.
Yes. Yes, it's a classic.
It's sort of Cobra meets Dirty Harry in a weird way.
Absolutely, yeah, it is actually. It's like mixed with Shaft.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only series that Williamson has to his name.
Yeah, but I mean, they're a lot of fun. I mean, Fred Williamson's great in them.
Oh,
I've not seen the other two actually. I've not seen those.
There's actually another 3.
Oh, there is, isn't there?
Although the fourth one is just called Detective Malone.
Yeah, they're trying to sort of branch out, aren't they?
Yeah, but I actually have the fourth one. I have the 3 on a box set, and they call it the Complete Black Cobra series, but that is incorrect. There is a fourth one which I have on a new like grindhousey box set thing that was recently released that has part 4 in it. I don't know if they've made it to the UK, but there's this US company called Video Asia.
No.
And it's basically VHS dubs on the DVD. It's not, it's not like they've bothered to clean them up or anything, but it's quite a good way to get hold of some really rare films. And they do like these 10 films on 5 disc type things, and this one's called Black Soul Dynamite, Kill Factor, Pacific Inferno, Black Emanuel 2, Miami Cop, Savage Island, Street Hunter, Indio, Detective Malone, Mercenary Fighters, and Mafia vs. Ninja.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that Street Hunter? Is that the Steve James one?
Street Hunter, yeah, Steve James one, yeah. The box set includes Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, Jim Kelly, Jeter Wilson, Richard Roundtree, Steve James, Marvin Hagler, Ron O'Neill, Sharon Leslie, and The Man.
Wow. What's that box set called?
Well, it's part of their Thug City Chronicles. They have this, like, branch out of Video Asia called Thug City Chronicles, and this one's called Black Soul Dynamite. The best of 70s and 80s blaxploitation 10 feature film collection.
Oh yeah, I found it. There's the Thug City Chronicles Volume 1, and that's got Telly Savalas, Richard Roundtree.
Oh, I have that one as well.
Okay, what are on them?
Yeah, you remember back when I was working near a dollar store? I was picking up all those things. I found all these Video Asia ones in here. The ones that are really cool are, Thug City Chronicles Volume 1, which has Telly Savalas, Fred Williamson, Woody Strode, Alan Dillon, Simon Yam, Lee Van Cleef, and more on it. That one has Tony Arzenta, Bandidos, Blind Rage, Godfather's Daughter, the Italian Mob Trilogy, Manhunt, The Boss, and Milan Calibra 9, City Rats, New Mafia Boss, and Redneck, which is Telly Savalas and Franco Nero are running from the law after a jewelry heist goes bad. Add rape and kidnapping to the charge. Nice, right?
Yes, sounds like a family film.
Yeah, so I have that. I didn't realise I had Blind Rage. That's awesome. I've got so many Williamson ones I didn't even know I had, which is awesome. And then I've got the other ones they've released is the Martial Arts Essentials Presents, which is Gordon Liu and the Lau Family Collection, which is a 6-feature collection including The Odd Couple, Breakout from Oppression, His Name is Nobody, Two Graves to Kung Fu, Fury in Shaolin Temple, and Revenge of the Patriots. One called Expendables 2 Zero Heroes, which is the original The Expendables and The Expendables 2 Wild Team, and then Cobra Mission and Cobra Mission 2. There's 4 movies on that disc. Then you've got the Mercs collection, Soldiers of Fortune 10 feature film collection. The Grindhouse Experience, they call it, and that's from Video Asia as well, and that's got Tiger Joe, War Bus, Manigan's Force, Strike Commando, Operation Nam, Fireback, Soldier of Fortune, Death Raiders, Raiders of the Lost Ivory, and Last Mercenary. And then they also released Inglourious Bastards 2, Hell's Heroes, with Miles O'Keefe, Fred Williamson, and Chuck Connors. Also on that disc is Apocalypse Mercenaries, Warbus 2, and Bridge to Hell. So,
is that what you're doing after recording? You're going to watch all of them?
Weirdly enough, reading them out, I was like, as the wife isn't here this weekend and I've really got nothing else to do, I could just sit here and watch all of them. I also have 4. They have these double disc Grindhouse double features that are on a Voodoo collection called Tales of Voodoo. Voodoo! And I've got volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Missed out on volume 1, unfortunately. But these I picked up for $1 each, and on Amazon they're like $10 or something. But this has Ghost Ninja and Primitives. It has Devil's Express and The Rapist, one of my favourite movies. Temple of Hell, Ape of the Sun God, and Cannibal Curse. And then lastly, A Dog Called Vengeance and Scorpion Thunderbolt.
Sounds like you got a packed weekend.
Dude, I tell you what, for a handful of dollars, I managed to pick up some rare and weird movies.
That's always good, though. Then you see a film that you think might be alright, and if it turns out to be good, that's even better.
Yeah, definitely. I like all that. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of Video Asia stuff.
Excellent. Well, I wish I was there to sit down and watch all those with you.
Yeah, I don't know when you're going to be able to get here. I really don't know when that's going to happen.
I don't know. We'll try and make it happen.
Yeah, when would that be, do you think?
I'll try and get over for February the 13th.
Sounds like a plan, man.
I'll see you on February the 13th.
Yes, I like that idea. Yes, we'll announce that now. Does everyone know that Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid are finally, for the first time ever, going to meet?
How good is that going to be? Is New York ready? Is the posters up?
Yeah, I don't think it's ready at all. The posters haven't gone up yet, which is annoying and upsetting. But I've spoken to Bloomberg and also the new mayor, de Blasio, and they said they're going to work on it.
Yeah, well, the better. They better get the barricades ready, for the side of the street I might actually drive in to New York in Fred Williamson's limousine from 3 the Highway.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you driving in? I thought you were going to come in on, like, one of those big boats and they were going to, like, throw streamers down, like back when they came back from war.
I could do that. I could ride in like, on a white horse.
Yeah, you could do that as well, yeah. I was just looking up the Video Asia collection and there are, like, 1 million movies. I didn't realise they had all these different box sets. It's ridiculous.
We could just walk around New York to all the dollar stores trying to find them for you.
Trying to pick them up. I think that would be a great idea. I think that would be an absolute amazing idea. But yeah, the doc is finally coming to New York City, and well, we cannot wait. We cannot wait. It's going to be too exciting. And trust us, there will be bulletins aplenty when he is here. Various pictures, audio recordings, and probably video as well.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be awesome. So we've never met, so it's gonna be exciting as well. And if not a little weird, but in a good way. And it'll be great. I'm gonna look.
You're gonna finally see the tattoo that I've got of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to get right up close to it. I won't lick it or anything. Maybe a little. But yeah, so the Black Cobra series as well. It's going to be great. And we'll probably, I would imagine, cover Black Cobra 2 and Black Cobra 3 and Black Cobra 4 at some point.
Oh, definitely. They're all 80s, so why not?
I mean, I have to say, I thought Black Cobra 1 stands up to repeat viewings. It's a good fun time. It's nice and quick, and lots of action in it.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder now if Fred Williamson's ever made a film over 90 minutes.
No, but then he doesn't have to, because you get in, get out, and it's all good.
That's basically what he said on the interview anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. If you haven't listened to that, you can go over to aftermoviediner.com and listen to our interview with Fred the Hammer Williamson.
I like it. I've listened to it. I like it how you didn't put in the bit beforehand where we were going, God, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, I didn't put any of that in. Christ, no, that would be really weird. Also, what always makes me laugh is, because I do all like the comedy and the music and all the shit at the beginning of the show, it always makes me laugh because I post the show all over the place, even to total strangers, that they're like, yeah, Fred the Hammer Williamson interview, and then they put it in and they get that like fake news thing at the beginning, and I'm sure they're listening to it like, what the fuck is this?
When I started listening to it, I was thinking, I wonder what everybody's thinking as they put it on. I think you did something about, you said a really weird joke about, I can't remember what it was, but I was thinking, I wonder if there's any like new listeners thinking, have I downloaded the wrong...
Well, I kind of like that, though. I kind of like to kind of freak people out. And they're like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like a Fred Williamson podcast interview. You have to stick around. You have to work through it with the After Movie Diner. That's... Well, because I can't... Like, every time I do a celebrity interview, I contemplate, like, not doing... the funny bit at the beginning, but then I'm like, nah, that's being a coward. You've got to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, you're not staying true to your roots, are you?
No. If I don't do the comedy at the beginning, or if I don't do the funny voices, or if I don't do the intro, or if I don't do the song. And by the way, the Hammer song, is now up online for you to download from SoundCloud or whatever it's called.
I've heard that Fred the Hammer Williamson himself is endorsing it, and it plays now whenever he walks into a shop.
It does, yeah. He's also going to do a music video.
And a musical.
Yeah, a whole musical. Could you imagine that, though? Like, let's say that Original Gangsters 2 makes their money in the next month, and we go to the set when it's filming, because I'm going to muscle my way onto the set, just you watch. And while they're filming it, we get, like, Fred doing some dance moves just so we can edit it into a music video. Can you imagine how amazing that would be?
Yeah, fuck Thriller.
Yeah. That'd be incredible.
The greatest musical video ever.
I might, as I say, because the wife's away this week, I might sit down and use all his old movies and just edit together a music video.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? So that might be coming to you.
She'll get back and she'll go, did you do all those jobs you did that I asked you to do? And you'll go, better than that.
Better than any of that. Watch this. She just sits down, looks horrified.
She goes, how long did that take? Don't worry, I watched all these DVDs as well.
I watched all the movies that I put into the music video. And she was like, well, how long? Well, I had to take several days off work. And I don't earn any money when I got days off work because I'm a temp. So yeah, we can't afford to eat. But I did make this amazing Fred Williamson music video. Get out, she says. Kicks me out. When the doc visits, I have to stay in your rented apartment for a week. I've got no home.
Come in.
Show me the video you made. You look at it, yeah, that's worth getting a divorce over.
Imagine that if you... What's the reasons for the divorce? This. In court, they're like that. Why are you getting divorced? That's awesome.
That's amazing. That's the best thing we've ever seen. We wouldn't divorce this band. We want to give him a medal.
Yeah, he's quite clean. You married a genius.
Yeah.
Mozart, Shakespeare. The hammer's got moves.
What I have to do as well is I have to edit the music video so at the beginning it says this is Fred the Hammer Williamson. Keep listening, you might learn something, and then play the song. That's how it's got to start.
Yeah, I get the feeling that I'm going to be seeing that over the weekend.
Possibly not that quickly. Possibly like Wednesday or something. Because it's like a 6-minute song. It's not... I suppose I could fade out before the repeats at the end. I could just do the beginning, but...
It's quite an epic song.
It is quite an epic song. I did wah-wah guitar and everything. It's all that stuff. And that's how I did it as well. I didn't play the guitar. That's just me. Just the whole song.
You can't play any instruments, can you? You just do it all through. You're like Jones from Police Academy.
I am exactly like him. Yeah. And also from Spaceballs.
Oh, he's in that as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he goes, we got the beeps. Beep. 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 We got the sweeps. Or whatever it is. Anyway, I can't remember how he does it. But yeah, that's me. Man of many voices. As you can tell.
Excellent.
Yeah. But yeah, so what have you watched? What was your week in action, sir?
I've not really watched much. I don't know what I've been doing. I've been mainly looking online going, that's an alright apartment. That's an alright apartment. That's an alright apartment. Shall we go for that one? And
you've got one that's just right down the street from me. I mean, like 4 or 5 blocks away. It's perfect.
So that's what I've been doing. So I'm sure the audience will appreciate that more.
Yeah, and I've watched only 2 since last we recorded. I've watched Legion and Priest. A double bill of Paul Bettany fantasy, steampunk, sci-fi, horror, action, weirdness.
I don't mind them.
I quite enjoyed both of them, actually.
I thought they were quite good. They're entertaining, pretty action-packed. Paul Bettany's not bad as an action star, so I don't mind them at all.
He's all right, isn't he?
He is all right. Brit.
I liked it.
And his first name's Paul, so I can't really moan about the guy.
And then, of course, you've got the wonderful grizzled chops of Dennis Quaid in Legion.
Yeah, he's in that, isn't he? Yeah, he's doesn't look like the same as he did in The Big Easy. He's aged a bit.
He has a bit, but I like that. I like Dennis Quaid. I'm a fan of the grizzled, miserable Quaid.
The Quaidster.
The Quaidster, yeah, indeed.
That's understandable. I always remember him from Inner Space as well.
Oh yeah, he's great in that. Joe Dante movie doesn't get a lot of love.
It doesn't get a lot of love.
It should do though. When we were kids, I thought it was like an enormous hit, but apparently it wasn't.
I had the VHS. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, I remember it being an enormous hit, but.
And it's also got Vernon Wells from Mad Max 2 in it and Commando.
It has. You can't beat a movie with the Wells in it.
And it's got Henry Gibson from The Burbs.
Wow, he's always fun.
He's always fun.
You saw my skulls, didn't you? You saw them in the trunk. Yeah, I like Henry Gibson. He's fantastic. He's also, weirdly enough, plays a Nazi in the Blues Brothers.
Well, he does. You do look at him and think, yeah, he could play a Nazi.
Yeah, creepy little midget guy with a weird face. That's what I think when I look at him. I think, Gibson, what's up with your face?
Is he still alive? Let's have a look.
And then he looks at me and goes, you saw my skulls, didn't you? And then I get all worried.
Oh, he died a week before his birthday.
I thought you were going to go, he died a week ago. I'm making comments.
No, he died a week before his birthday. That's a bugger, isn't it?
When was that?
2009.
So not that long ago, then?
No, he was 73. So I'm just looking what he was in.
And did you see his skulls?
Yeah, they've got a picture of his skull on IMDb. It was his last request. Put a picture of my skull on IMDb when I die.
Put a picture of my skull. You see?
On the line. You mean online? On the line.
On the line.
And his real name was James Bateman.
His real name is Henry Nazi.
His real name is James Bateman.
Our New Year's Eve show where we did fucking synchronized Mason is possibly one of the most joyous occasions I can imagine.
It should be included at every New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, what, synchronised James Mason impersonation?
Synchronised Mason.
Yeah, I like it.
Come in. We're going to have a bit of synchronised Mason. Oh, lovely.
Lovely. And some eggnog. Knock yourself out.
Yes. It's all party time round here.
It is. It's party time and farty time.
Party time. Can I get a whoop whoop?
Can I get a...
Right, so Legion and Priest then.
Yeah, I liked them both. I actually maybe preferred Priest a little bit.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Priest had less Dennis Quaid, which was clearly in its downfall, but it had more cooler things going on, and I loved the big train fight at the end.
Yep. It's a good film.
But I thought that the guy he carried around with him, the younger guy, was a twat. And I thought, had that been an older guy, let's say Dennis Quaid, it would have been a much better movie.
Or, let me have it, William Gibson.
Henry Gibson.
Henry Gibson.
Hello, my name is Henry Gibson.
Or James Bateman.
Or Andre Beckson, which is obviously one of our listeners.
Or Chris Taylor.
Taylor. He would have been amazing in Priest.
Yeah, he would. What about...
You'd give it to Maggie Q, though, wouldn't you? God damn it.
If she asked politely.
To me, she's almost like... I mean, Michelle Yeoh is obviously the number one, but she's almost like the Asian Pam Grier to me. Maggie Q.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from on that, yeah. She's very well respected.
She's a bit kick-ass. Oh, she's a bit kick-ass. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, I've not seen it for ages. Mad Chin Amix in it, is she?
Yeah, she is. Only at the beginning. Only at the beginning. And who else is... Someone else famous plays the father as well at the beginning. Or the brother.
James Mason.
No, James Mason doesn't play the father. Mos Def? No. But it's been an interesting week on Twitter. It's been a very interesting week on Twitter. I have been retweeted by none other than Brian O'Halloran from the Kevin Smith movies.
Really?
Yeah. Carl Weathers retweeted me and said, "Be peace."
He says that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. And who else did it? Oh, yeah, I got followed by Tiny Lister.
Him from No Holds Barred.
Yeah, him from No Holes Filled. My favourite movie, in which everyone attempts to film a porno but doesn't. Who else? Someone else retweeted it as well. Fuck. James Mason.
I got retweeted by Snook.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and
nice.
After Movie Diner. Old School Gangsters. Jason Roth. Mike from BB and VC. Eddie Dainton.
Eddie Danger. Linnea Quigley retweeted me, but fucking John Turturro.
John Turturro retweeted one of your tweets.
Retweeted. Well, yeah, I mean, these were all retweets of me, like, follow Fridaying them or whatever. But because what I did was this week I follow Fridayed absolutely everybody that are on any of my Twitter lists, including famous people, with follow these people and then support and then a link to Original Gangsters 2.
Well, that's very kind of you, that is.
Well, no, because I want people to go now to Original Gangsters 2. Put down whatever it was you were about to buy from whatever catalogue you're holding in your greasy paw, or stop scrolling through Amazon.com looking for yet another fucking glow-in-the-dark dildo for you and your brother. Look, go out and fucking sponsor Original Gangsters 2 right now. www.originalgangsters, with an AS, not an ERS, 2.com. That's where you have to go. That's what you have to do. That's the Chicago way. So, and what's actually funny is that Christopher Walken recorded a special message, which I'm going to play in a minute, asking you to donate to Original Gangsters 2. I bumped into him on the street of New York, and I said, "Chris, I'm a big fan." And he said, "I know, I have heard your impression. It's great. It's one of the best." And I said, "Well, thanks ever so much, Chris. I'm really glad about that." And I said, "Could I haven't had my recording device on me." I said, "Would you mind if I just recorded you saying about Original Gangsters 2? And he said, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind. That sounds marvellous. I love it." And so he did. He recorded a little message for me, and I'm going to play that in a bit. But I believe you bumped into Jason Statham as well.
I bumped into Jason Statham, and he recorded a message as well, and I'm going to play that in a bit.
Oh, great. Excellent. I'm looking forward to that.
I also met a man called Henry, and he said he'd like Original Gangsters 2 to be made. I recorded it, but quite frankly, he's a bit boring, so I'm not going to play that.
Yeah. You also met a guy named Henry who went, "Have you seen my skulls?" Which was great. So, no, let me get that Crystal Walken. Where is it? Somewhere here. Here we go. There we go. Right. Put it in the machine. Okay, so here we go.
Are you putting that into your Walkman now?
I am, yeah. I'm just going to press play, so hang on a second. Hello, Christopher Walken here. I have to say, I've been very dismayed to see that some of my favorite actors, Fred Williamson, Pam Grier, Richard Roundtree, and others, Jim Brown, for example, is amazing. I'm very dismayed to see that they started this wonderful Kickstarter campaign for Original Gangsters 2, and you fuckers haven't been giving any money. So this guy stopped me on the street, John. He said, "Hey, Walken, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm walking here." He laughed. It was great. And then he asked me, he said, "Look, would I do a message for all you guys there and say, support, donate, make it happen, make it so, Original Gangsters 2? And I said, it would be my pleasure. It would be my sincerest thrill to make this movie happen. So here I am, and I'm saying to you now, listen, you've all got to delve into your wallet right now, whatever you're doing. Get the money. I don't care if it's for your children. Fuck your children. This movie means so much more than your fucking muling children. I don't care if they die. Give all your money now to Original Gangsters 2. I will be coming back here in a week, and if you're not fucking homeless, having given all your money to Original Gangsters 2 at originalgangsters2.com, then I'm going to be cracking skulls with some dance moves that I like to call skull crackers. Wow! Yeah! Great, I got to go now. I got to take a whiz. So, yeah, that's what he recorded.
Well, you can't make it any clearer than that, can you?
No.
And once Walken speaks, you listen,
you have
and
to
you
do
it.
Yeah, you have to do it. It's you know, it's what you got to do, really. It's really
Watch the Chicago way.
Yeah, watch the Chicago way.
He pulls your knife. You pull a dildo. You go, oh my God, that looks like a dildo. You say, yes, it is a dildo. Has it got batteries? He says, no, it's not got batteries. It's just got a little wind-up mechanism. He says, no, a dildo must have batteries. Then you go to the hospital to get the dildo removed. That's the Chicago way.
That's actually a true story. That actually happened to my friend, who shall remain nameless. But yeah, so have you got your Statham recording?
Yeah,
let me play that.
Just find it for you.
Yeah.
Here it is, wait. Alright, this is Jason Statham. Did anybody see that video the other day of Michael Bay at the launch of the new TV? And he went completely off the rails, couldn't think of anything to say. That bloke is a cunt. Hollywood supports him through all of his bullshit, yet they're not supporting Fred the Hammer Williamson. Please donate now to Original Gangsters Part 2, Old School Gangsters. If you don't, I'll come round and I'll fucking kneecap you, you cunts. Jay Statham, out.
Nice, I like that. I like him bringing in the recent news and Michael Bay and all that. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that and I really laughed.
Yeah, I really did laugh. I hope it just torpedoes his fucking career. It won't. But it fucking shit. If you can't stand up and go, what I try and do with the movies that I make is this. If you have to like go, oh, fuck, the teleprompter is not telling me what I meant to be doing with my own movies.
Biscuits.
I didn't even understand why he had a teleprompter there. I mean, except to remind him that the TV was trying to fucking sell. I mean, I get it. Like, he should have maybe a sign up there that says, remember to mention the Samsung ZX432 or whatever the fuck it is. But
I've seen it today in the shop. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. But why he needs a teleprompter to tell him what it is he feels about his own movies while making them, I don't understand that at all. Because
even he had a moment of clarity when he was just like, I make absolute shit, don't I?
I can't even justify it. I had to find some fucking child to write a teleprompter justifying it because I myself have no justification for the shit I pump out.
And in the same week, Shia LaTwat threatens to retire.
Oh, isn't it beautiful when things like this happen? It's almost like the stars align.
It's times like this and you think, maybe there is a God.
Yeah. You never see Werner Herzog. Well, I never think that. But because there isn't one. Because it's just... not that I'm... Look, everyone can think what they want to think. It's fine. But what is hilarious is if you can imagine other directors doing... You can't imagine Scorsese being lost for words or Gilliam being lost for words, you know what I mean? Like Gilliam, just you can't shut him up when he's on an interview show. Or Werner Herzog, you can't imagine... Like Werner Herzog, even if the teleprompter broke down, he would just say something about chickens or something, you know what I mean? He would wing it, he'd just make some stuff up.
Yeah, he'd just be like...
he would say...
He'd go on for an hour and they go... That is fantastic, thank you. I mean, we're really sorry that the teleprompter failed and, you know, you actually did something unlike that fucking Michael Bay. Thanks for that, Werner. And he go, this is not the problem. And he go, but you didn't mention the TV.
He says, but what is television other than looking into a man's mind and seeing nothing but obscenity and the filthy, filthy, filthy agents of change. I have no idea. I lost my way there. But
that's a great thing, though. Even he must think in his own mind, going, I don't even know what I'm on about.
Yeah.
Because he's a Cockney, really. He's not even German.
This TV reminds me of a story about two sisters who lived in a hill with a chicken. And they used to go out in the morning and find berries. And those berries looked like penises. And the obscenity was not lost on them. Yeah, he could just wing it. He could make up any fucking nonsense.
Yeah, and afterwards they go, don't know what that means, she'll go and get a TV.
Yeah.
Endorsed it.
By fucking Looney Herzog has endorsed it. Must be good. Must be good. But yeah, I don't understand what went on with Mike. Oh, fuck it! It didn't tell me my generic bullshit answer to a genuine question. And then I love how the interviewer is just like, well, can you just tell us? What a twat. He just said that, well, could you tell? And then he storms off and the guy's like, well, that was Michael Bay. Like, he's just totally fucking confused. I'm sure it goes to his head. He's like, that's going to go fucking viral. That's going to sell more TVs than if he stood up here ranting dribble. Then nobody would watch it.
It's just, he must have been thinking, oh, the people on the internet who hate me, which is most people,
all people,
absolutely fucking love this.
Yeah. Tremendous. But yeah, it's all good. Why not?
It's all good. Not been a bad week, really.
It's not been a bad week, except not enough people have given to Old School Gangsters, which is Original Gangsters 2. So you all need to go and do that. And in fact, I bumped into Michael Caine this week.
Did he have anything to say about it?
He did, weirdly enough, because Michael Caine has been in every movie, even when you can't see him, he's in every movie. And I stopped him and I actually asked him about Original Gangsters 1. And this is what he said. Wait a minute, I've got this tape somewhere here. Let's bring it. Oh, I dropped it. Never mind. I'll just put it in and then... Okay, just press play. Hello. Hello there, John. Yeah, speak, Michael Caine. I thought you'd bloody be able to know that, because it's me. I'm standing right here. So why wouldn't you know it's me, bloody Michael Caine? What did you want me to talk about again? Oh, yeah. When I was in Original Gangsters 1, which I was in, because I'm in every movie that's ever been made. So when I was in Original Gangsters 1 as the front of a shop, that's what I played. Oh, yeah, I'm that good. I almost won an Oscar as the front of a bloody shop in a Fred Williamson movie. I thought, you know what, this movie series could go and go, run and run. It could be like Jaws. I could be starring in Original Gangsters 4, The Revenge. And I thought it was a bloody crying shame when the people who put out the first one went bankrupt. And therefore, the first one kind of got lost in a bloody shuffle. Like some old stale fucking cake. And I thought, it's such a bloody shame, because I could have played the front of a shop in many more of Fred Williamson's movies. In fact, he did have me back on, I'm in every movie he ever made, so he had me back in every movie he's ever done. But I got downgraded to shoes, tyres. I remember in one of his ones, Night Vision, I played a strip of concrete. But I do want Original Gangsters 2 to be made, so donate some bloody money. I'm going to be giving some of my own money too. Not real money, mind, Monopoly money, because I gave all my real money away to Danny Trejo, who has to make a movie every week and has to get from one set to another. And I said, I've been there, Danny, I've been there. Now I'm semi-retired, I only do every other movie that's ever been made. I said, I've been there, I know what it's like. The bus fare can be bloody horrible. So I gave him all my real money, but I'm going to give some Monopoly money to Original Gangsters 2, and I suggest all of you bloody plebs do the same. I think that would be marvellous, Master Wayne. I've now got to go lie down and shit myself. That was it. It was quite an eventful week, I have to say.
Yeah, it was lovely. I got another message from it's from Michael Bay. Hi, this is Michael Bay, and I'd like you to all go out and sponsor person.
It's called Original Gangsters 2, Michael.
Michael Bay, everybody.
Nice.
Yeah, he was fucking useless.
He was, didn't help us at all. I did have Warwick Davis in here earlier, but he couldn't reach the microphone, so fucked. But no, I thought it was great that Michael Caine had so much to say about the movie.
Well, he did say he'd come back to play a shop in it, so...
He did. He'd come back and play anything, Original Gangsters 2. He'd play a boxing ring or a cheese sandwich or some drywall, a pillar or something.
Good if he brings Roger Moore back.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Roger Moore could play a couch or something.
Roger Moore and Fred Williamson on screen. God, can you imagine? The ladies won't know what to do with themselves.
Well, they'd all be pregnant, then they'd know exactly what to do with themselves. I think you should just lie on your back for the next 9 months and wait for the Roger to come. Which is what Roger says to everyone anyway.
Yeah. Wait for the little Roger to come after the big Roger has already come.
And I did...
So you know now.
Yes. I did put a question up on Facebook about Black Cobra and our commentary, and if we have any comments or questions. And Sloan McDonald wrote, what was the first Williamson film you guys saw? I'm imagining that's how Sloan sounds. I imagine Sloan sounds like this.
Just took his pipe out. Gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Kindly tell me what the first Fred the Hammer Williamson film is you saw.
Hammer.
Be it at a movie house, on VHS, or on the television.
Television.
Mine was, I think it was From Dusk Till Dawn.
Nice. Mine was probably either From Dusk Till Dawn or Hell Up in Harlem, as I saw both of them around about the same time.
Oh. It was the first proper Fred Williamson where he starred on his own was Black Caesar.
Nice. Very nice. Tremendously nice.
Got a question from Graham Nolan on Twitter.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because obviously it goes through to the Twitter page. You ready for this?
Yes.
Would ye prefer Maltesers for elbows or knees made of crisps?
Oh, look at that as a question. I like it. I like it a lot. Would I like Maltesers as elbows or knees made of crisps? Oh, that'd be difficult. Now, are these regenerating foodstuffs or is there a limit to them? So in other words, if I eat all my knees, does it just mean I don't have any knees? Or do the crisps constantly come back?
That's the question, isn't it? If that was the case, I'd go for Maltesers for my elbows because I love Maltesers.
Oh, he bloody loves Maltesers.
I love them.
Put them in my mouth, Mummy. And then the Maltesers. If he's asking basically sweet or savoury, I have to go sweet. I have to go Maltesers for elbows. But if he's saying knees made of crisps, I wouldn't want knees made of crisps. I mean, every time you knelt down to, pleasure your lady orally, your knees would crunch up and collapse. It'd be very distracting. Whereas with your elbows, you can pretty much keep your elbows off stuff if you had to.
Yeah, you could lick your elbows. It tastes like Maltesers.
I can't reach my elbow with my tongue.
Can't you?
No.
Oh, no, I can't.
But I could reach round with the other hand and pull them off. Pluck them out. I mean, that's the other thing, though. You see, I can reach my knee with my mouth. So maybe I'd want crisps for knees.
I don't really eat that many crisps. Unless they were knickknacks.
Ask him, can we stipulate knickknacks as the savoury comestible? If not, we will just go for Maltesers for elbows.
Right, can we substitute
crisps
for knickknacks?
And are they regenerating? Do they regenerate, or do we have a finite amount?
Knickknacks. And are they... Right, I've sent that off. Hopefully he'll respond while we're recording.
I like that. I hope he does respond. I hope he does.
It's a big question, isn't it?
Oh, it's a great question.
I don't feel right giving an answer without knowing.
I feel like Confucius would have difficulty answering that question.
Yeah. It's one of the great mysteries of our time, isn't it?
It is. It is one of the great mysteries of our time.
Also, the biggest question, how the fuck did Piers Morgan get a fucking multi-million-dollar contract in America?
Don't know, because he's nothing like the old guy who used to do it. What I want is, like, Steven Seagal to refuse to be in Original Gangsters 2, even though he wasn't offered a part.
I had to turn them down, because I'm running for office now. I said to Fred Williamson, I said, thank you very much for offering for me to be in Original Gangsters 2, but
I didn't offer you to be in Original Gangsters 2.
But I'm going to have to turn you down.
Crazy fucking guy. Fuck off.
Right, it says Fred Williamson in.
Nice. Is it on 2 seconds?
Yes.
Same as mine then. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Black Cobra. There it is. Marvellous movie. With Eva Grimaldi.
And, amazingly, it was only made last year.
Yeah.
But they gave it that sort of sheen, like in Grindhouse.
Yeah. This is what I like about this, is this authentic shots of New York. I bet they got some guy on a plane over to New York with a handheld camera. He ran from the airport to Manhattan, filmed this, and had to get back on a plane that evening.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the band really playing this music.
Yeah.
They just recorded it live. They're really good. Look at that guy with the beard. Some sex there, hot talent. What I like about the old, like, 42nd Street sex theatres is they were bloody elaborate, weren't they? All the lights and everything like that. Like, they really went all out just for a grotty old wank, grotty old wank shop.
Yeah, I know where the red 55.
They did, yeah. And you've got to admire their ambition.
You have.
You've got hostages. All right, I'll be right there.
Oh, very authentic New York.
Yeah, it is.
Every scene was shot in New York. There he is.
There he is, Fred the Hammer Williamson. Our first view of him looking serious. He's on his way. This is the drive back to the airport. And here they are. What I like is they're not afraid to have bought these uniforms in a joke shop.
I think I bought one of these from Pound World. You know, one of those packs?
Yeah.
It's got like this plastic toy gun, handcuffs, a badge.
Yeah.
And a hat.
That's what they're using.
Yes, sir, right.
And this is on 58th Street or wherever it's meant to be. This looks like Midtown. This screams Midtown.
That's the apartment I'm going to be staying at.
Yeah.
Just swimming pool.
There we go, that's First Avenue. New York was a lot different back in the 80s. It really has changed.
So they won't move until it's locked.
You know, half of New York wasn't even built. Half of it was just kind of like this desert shrub brush.
It was just a nice motif to the land of Italia.
Look at this black leather jacket that this Williamson pimp is wearing. I also love the sweater as well. He's got a sweater jacket motif throughout the whole movie that's phenomenal.
Because it's cold in New York.
Yeah, it's very cold in New York. It certainly was back in the 80s. Look at him. He's all class. What I like is there's several highly trained SWAT members out there with rifles and God knows what. Well, they're not really. They're Italian extras wearing joke shop costumes. But we're meant to believe that they are, and yet what they're actually going to do is send in the Hammer with his long black leather coat. And he's going to enter the swimming pool. He dislikes it already because he hates swimming.
He doesn't like swimming. He's not a fan.
Well, it's because when he gets in the pool, everyone else leaps out because they're too afraid.
Yeah. Okay,
Takes a look. Are they on the left-hand side? No. That's some benches. Are they on the right? There they are.
Oh, I just saw one of them.
Yeah, just saw them around the corner. And they've held people hostage in a swimming pool because there's a lot of money in swimming pools.
Didn't they rob a bank and then they went, let's go to the fucking swimming pool?
Let's hide out in the swimming pool. That's the place to hide out. It was clearly a slow day in the pool as well. There's only about 4 or 5 people there. It was obviously half-price Wednesdays in the morning or something. You know, like OAP day or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love the way he's got a gun. He could just shoot him now. I'm going to wander over slowly and talk to him. That'll give him time to pull his shotgun out and kill me.
Yeah, he's like,
you're not meant to be in here. Please leave.
if you're here for the bar extension, it's been cancelled.
There's no heavy petting in the shallow end.
No heavy petting and no shotguns.
No running, no shouting. Look at him. There we go, into the pool. Williamson doesn't miss a trick. I love it. They don't bother to shoot him, they just turn round, allowing him to shoot them with just one gun. Didn't even move the gun, just shot one bullet, went right through the 2 people.
Yeah, it's one of those that he went, kill the bad guys, the bullet went straight through one of those heads.
There we go, he's got a cigar waiting. And that's how the Hammer does it. He brings the Hammer down, and why not?
He's a good swimmer there, that bloke. He's just motionless. Look at him. Backstroke like a motherfucker.
They all run in and stand up against the wall now. Look at them bulletproof vests. They were top quality. They weren't at all canteen tabards with some metal slid in them. They were proper high tech bulletproof vests for the 80s. That's what they all look like. In fact, I think Seagal models his on that look in Lawman.
Yeah.
The way he just hands his shotgun to the policeman. You deal with that.
Yeah.
It's bloody nicely shot, though. I love this look. I love the dolly work.
It's not. To be quite true. I mean, obviously, it was made on a very small budget, but it does look really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame that... I mean, it is a shame that someone like Blue Underground or something hasn't picked these up and done a proper remaster on the 4 of them and released them as a box set.
Yeah, people are buying. If you stuck it out for like $15, gave it a nice remaster.
I wouldn't need any extras. I would just prefer like a slightly nicer quality version.
Yeah, I mean, if you can stick this bloody commentary on it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, only because they've done it for others. Like, they've done it for Contamination, that Italian, like, horror action movie. They've done it for the Bronx Warriors and all those movies. That trilogy that Fred's in as well. 1990 Bronx Warriors. And then there's a couple of others, isn't there, in that series?
The New Barbarians, Escape from the Bronx.
They've reissued those. So I don't know why they haven't done it with the Black Cobra series. They really need to. The BMX Bandits look back together.
Yeah. Oh, the BMX Bandits all grown up.
Have they done a reissue of Hands of Steel yet?
No.
I don't think so. But a lot of these Italian 80s movies are coming back and being reissued, so I'd like to see someone do it to the old Black Cobra series. Oh, we got a bloody nice warehouse here.
How much did it cost them to rent that out?
They probably didn't. They probably just filmed it while no one was looking.
No, I meant the motorcycle gang.
Oh, yeah.
They all hide out here. Oh, look at this, I've got this. It's a steal.
I literally stole it.
I put it in my pocket. It's a fucking huge warehouse. What are they doing here?
Yeah, in fact, you will see later on that it backs onto another warehouse during the car chase.
Mm.
Here he is. He's cooking meat.
She's cooking meat. She's cooking a big steak.
Yeah, she likes meat.
Yeah.
She likes greasy meat dripped all over her.
She don't even know that.
The surfboarder. She's just doing it to entice him.
Yeah.
This is on the
smell the juice.
This is on the famous New York beach.
Yeah.
This is what used to be there down near Battery Park. He's fallen over.
Twat.
This is what Battery Park used to look like before they put in the grass and the trees and the buildings and the roads and all that.
I like this bit in a minute when he goes up to the Statue of Liberty and just swims around it.
Yeah, it's great.
Comes back.
I shouldn't really joke. This could technically be the Hamptons. What I like is he's managed to eat that meat and drink all of her drink in 30 seconds flat. And he's like, oh, okay, fuck you then. I'm going to go back out. She says, if only you loved me as much as your surfboard. He's like, well, I don't. Goodbye.
Thanks for the steak.
Thanks for the steak. It's always good to go out and do lots more exercise and run a lot after you've eaten a 20-pound steak.
Yeah, because that steak was pretty fucking big.
Yeah, it was. And he didn't share any with her. Cause,
yeah, she was like, should we cut it off? Nope.
No. I'm going to eat all of this, then drink all your drink, and I'm going to leave you in the sand to get molested by some bicycle men. She's like, but I still love you. He's like, I don't care, I'm off. Goodbye.
I'm going to go and wank over my windsurfing board.
Windsurfing board. When she doesn't look, he lies down on the surfboard and humps it.
Yeah, there's a little hole in it.
He's cool, though. What I like is that they found a guy with a face almost as obscene as Brian Thompson from the original Cobra.
I know what I think about that camper.
I love this guy. You want to know what I think about that truck? Shut up, Amanda Asante. Go back to your motorbike.
You know what I think about this truck? Speak New York.
I was speaking of New York. Lots
This
of
is how I
Italian.
speak in New York.
Lots of Italian Americans in New York. I love the way she comes. She sachets around and goes, "Hello, boys." And then this guy walks into view and she's like, "No! Not that guy." She would have happily taken on 2 of them, but then she gets worried. Oh my God, there were 3. I don't have 3 holes. Oh no, wait a minute, I do. But I don't want all... Then 3 more come in. And this is great because their whole MO, this bike gang, is these guys have never seen another human being before, and so they just like razzle them and pull them apart and like throw them around a bit and play with them like a kitten might play with a toy. And then this other guy is the only guy who actually does any killing.
He's like, oh, a truck. They're like, what do we do? They look like they're playing pass the parcel with them.
Which bit do we press? How does it come off? I've never worked a jacket before. They're almost fighting each other. They're almost like, no, I'm going to rape her. No, I'm going to rape her. No, I am going to rape her. I am the better rapist, but I raped the last one. Yes, but I want to rape this one. I don't want your sloppy fourths.
That's what All Blacks.
Now she's got away, and then they pound on her again. No, you don't get away that easily. I'm not laughing at what they're trying to do. I'm laughing at the filmmaker's attempt to film it but not show it at the same time. He surfs right into this truck like a twat. That would happen if you got hit by a truck. You just get right up again. Oh, look at that. They were like,
let's rape him.
We meant to be killing them, boss? I thought we were just meant to be tickling them.
Stop right there, don't move. Quit trying to change the subject.
And in a twist from the original Cobra, instead of being the model, she's the photographer. Look at them. Adapting, changing and improving.
With bigger earrings.
Actually, she's really just Miley Cyrus after she's grown up.
She does look a bit like Miley Cyrus, doesn't she?
That made me hate her instantly.
But I'll hold on. When another photographer is mentioned in a column, I know I...
Luckily, she keeps her tongue in her fucking mouth.
I've got to concentrate on nothing.
That's because she's
There's no hope.
she can't control the words that are coming out of her mouth. She's not doing it at the same time as the words coming out, is she?
I don't mind that though.
No, I don't mind that.
This
either.
is also the best bit because there's a scary motorbike gang on the loose. We already know that they've reported it, and she's like, "Turn the lights off as you leave, so that I'm left in darkness." Even though I'm still going to hang around for a while. She's borrowed Seagal's jacket. Look.
Yeah. Where's my Tesla jacket? And his hairstyle.
She's gone for the Milan Seagal look. It was all a rage in '87.
Yeah. When I'm in Milan, I don't wear my hair in a ponytail.
She says, when you leave, could you turn the light off and could you turn the dry ice on?
Yeah.
Because it's...
Make sure the smoke machine's on.
Yeah, make sure the dry ice machine is pumping at full blast. But turn all the lights off, will you, please? Crash zoom. Interface. Look pouty. She's got Mr. T's earrings on.
Yeah. A pitiful who take my earring.
He was big in Italy in the 80s.
The whole city is terrorized.
It was big everywhere in the 80s.
See, she says, don't you listen to the radio? Everyone's looking for like a mad motorbike gang.
Yeah, he looks like he could be part of it.
I love this bit of drama here. Because you left this at my house. It's a razor. Still got your hairs in it.
I
licked them, and then I cut my tongue, and I was like, "You fool, Alan, you're a fool." I forgot it was a razor.
Sure. We always wind up doing what you want anyway.
He never shows up again, does he, in the rest of the movie?
Who, Dario Argento?
No, this guy.
It's Dario Argento. I'm off to make Tanabray. Goodbye.
I'm off to make Phenomena with Jennifer Connelly.
I hope she gets her boobs out. If not, I'll get my daughter to get her boobs out. I'm such a pervert.
It's so weird. I have no problem with Aja getting breast out on my movie.
Arrivederci.
Here she is, pulling up at those New York apartments we've heard so much about.
Yeah, that's the one I'm that's the one I'm renting, the one on its own.
Yeah, but it's been renovated and made to look older. Older and like a completely different country's apartment.
A professional wouldn't walk around with the camera around the neck all the time. Shouldn't have like a case for it.
She's like, oh, they're doing some violent shadow puppetry. It's that Chinese household again where they do the Chinese shadow puppets.
Yeah, it must be the year of the dragon.
I don't like that one very much. It looks a bit violent for me. I like the one where they're trying to teach me all about... Oh, wait a minute. She left the top off the ketchup. Oh, no. What I love is look in the background. He's just killed this woman, right? And look at what the guys are doing in the background, exactly like the beach. In a minute, he's like, hello, I'll be back. Wrong movie.
That's what they were going for, though.
Yeah. He has got a whole Arnie, Brian Thompson thing going, hasn't he? What I love is she's such a shitty photographer, she can't even take a decent fucking picture of the guy.
Nah, she's useless. She don't even say cheese.
Yeah, or anything. Look, in the background, all they're doing is just, like, tickling them again. He kills people, and then 7 other guys just, like, razzle him up against the wall.
It's like, why the fuck do I hang around with you bunch of morons? Because we're really good at tickling. Get in the truck.
There they are. When you're a jet to the...
It's Grease Lightning.
I think it's actually Grease 3, this movie. It's the Black Cobra, but it's also Grease 3. It's like the first one was cars, second one was bikes, this is trucks. I want a cool rider, a cool rider, and if he's cool enough, he can truck me in the ass. Stop singing now. We must drive and look cool. It's impossible.
Cool.
I'm a 65-year-old accountant. Shut up. Want a cool... I like the singing. I like trucking, and I like to truck. Also, please note that no bodily harm has come to her at all. Yet she goes into hospital.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Yeah. Tremendous.
Do you think she'll get through the night?
No.
You think so? Because there's fuck all wrong with her.
Nothing happened. She sees a cop. She stops him. He's like, no, I'm not a cop. I'm just going to a fancy dress party. Behold my $1 uniform.
What seems to be
she's in a state of shock. She saw a woman with a lot of tomato ketchup down her top, and there was a man in the house also being tickled violently.
There was a guy dressed as a policeman.
The next 24 hours are critical.
Yeah.
Please help me, please.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they've got all the suspects right there. The cop does nothing. Absolutely nothing. The cop doesn't, like, call for backup, give chase, shoot any of them. Nothing.
Oh, we should get you to the hospital.
Oh dear. Fred
Why?
Williamson's bought one of those cheap apartments near the shitty traffic lights that change all the time.
Yeah.
He lives on a very busy intersection. They only give, like, 30 seconds for each light.
He's living on a roundabout.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Got
It's a bit like my cat.
friendly cat, isn't
Yeah, Purvis. That's what I do with my can.
he? Just put him back in the cupboard. What I like is he knows
What do you want to do with this cat food? Is it empty? Yeah, put it back in the cupboard there.
he knows for a fact, right, that the cat doesn't like the blue one. Yet he still bought the blue one.
Should I buy another red one? I'll buy a blue one just in case.
I thought he was going to take it away and, like, felt tip it in red before he gave it to the cat. I'd have painted it. I'd get a less picky fucking cat.
Go on then.
Something else, Purvis. Red label.
I love how his cat's called Purvis, though.
Purvis. I'd like to make a film about it called Purvis the Perv.
Good, huh?
What, and it's this cat and he keeps going up to people and being really rapey?
In a leather jacket.
Or is it a cat who likes his nipples tweaked or something?
Which one? They've got loads of nipples, isn't the cats? Bastards.
They go through fucking nipple clamps like there'd be no tomorrow. They'd have to buy 6-packers.
See, the day before mobile phones. Landlines.
No, they all had mobile phones. It's just they were too cool to use them. So he keeps his empty cat food cans in the cupboard, and he keeps his gun in the wicker basket. He probably weaved it himself.
Yeah.
And the basket.
I bet you must just be thinking to yourself, tonight's a good night to shoot somebody.
Yeah, look at the sweater.
Most people couldn't get away with that.
Fred does. Fred could wear anything and get away with it.
Yeah. Is that standard police issues sweaters? He's like, fuck you.
I see you bought that shitty calendar. I could have got you a much better calendar than this. That is the shitty calendar you bought. I like it.
I got one of Pam Grier.
I like it. It's Seascapes. My wife bought it for me. Shut up! Fucking come with your shitty calendar.
Same one that
I won't listen to you.
alone, you know that.
I'm going out to shoot some people.
Was committed with just that MO. My opinion, there's no doubt about it. It's obviously the
I love how, like, Malone has no respect for anybody at all. He's just rude and belligerent to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Fred's sporting a slightly trimmed stash in this one. It's not the full Williamson handlebar job that we've come to know and love.
Yeah, but it still works.
Oh, it undoubtedly works. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the photographer was really shit. He just... It's like, what is this? It's the front cover of Huey Lewis and the News new album. They're all fucking useless. That woman you...
I'm not going to be able to wank to any of these.
I can't see the tits or anything.
Take out that girl.
Unless he actually looks like that. He's got no face.
He's an alien.
You're going to stick to her like...
And Fred's just like, have you considered the possibility he might be an alien?
That's it, honey.
I didn't think of that.
We have to cop her.
Do you know, Malone? You're always right, and I'm always wrong. Maybe he is an alien.
Do you think he's from the planet Zorg? Fuck you.
He's from the,
Gold tooth.
yeah, he's from the planet Schwarzenegger lookalike. He's from the planet Budget Brian Thompson.
Italian Thompson.
Italian Thompson. He's all moody again. He's all moody and looking into the... This is like a scene from The Expendables. That's like Mickey Rourke's character. He's doing his camel impression. His world famous camel impression. He's Jeff Camel. I've gone everywhere around the world doing my famous camel impression.
I've also been asked to be in Black Cobra.
I take it, but only so I can pay for more camel lessons. This guy really hates cocaine, but he's just taking it to fit in.
Yeah. He's not even doing it right. I've not been told.
It's actually milk powder, baby milk powder.
Who's got my talc? Oh, fuck. Sniffing talc again.
I like how they've been to the Pearly King and Queen to buy their coke.
I'm the leader of a motorbike gang.
He's a vampire.
You stupid shit.
I dislike you so much I throw you into each other. Lie down there on the ground and have been look at you.
Now fuck.
Now fuck. Now act like donkeys.
Tickle each other.
Pretend to be gibbons. Dance a little dance. He just wasted like $200 worth of coke. He could have at least sold that to pay for an actual house. But I like how they all have their own thing. That guy's was coke, the other guy was throwing knives, the other guy's like doing a camel impression.
Imagine that though.
They've all got their own skills.
What's your skill? Because the leader's like, I'm quite psychotic, I'll kill anyone.
Yeah.
Mine's a knife, I'm awesome with the knife. What's yours? I'm really good at taking the coke if you bring any in.
Yeah, I'm really good at doing camel tongue. And how does that help? I don't know. Maybe you need someone licking out or something. Or something cleaning. Just stick it to my face. Or some stamps. Maybe I'll do lots of envelopes and stamps.
I'm good at rimming.
Okay, what's the
And
number?
the guy's like, yes, I do need some letters sent. And we'll get some envelopes and some stamps and give it to old Camel Tongue. Now, this idea is kind of ingenious, the whole, like, we're going to kill someone. They've all got different coloured headlights as well.
Yeah.
But they're going to kill someone and then rub the blood all over his face.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a fetish thing that they're going to do.
Yeah. Well, it turns me on. I love this music.
Yeah, it's good.
Bow, 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 bow.
So it's very John Carpenter-ish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just Italian movies of the day. We do not like him. And also, his big thing, isn't it all about, like, we will only kill the people who have got money they don't deserve or something?
Yeah, it's very much like Cobra in itself, isn't it? They're trying to get rid of all the high-powered people, isn't they?
But it's kind of like... It's like
Lord.
prescient, because, you know, with the 1% and all that that's going on now, the economic inequality, it's almost like this.
Yeah, it could happen. I'm going to be getting a bike and taking Dummy around on it.
Yeah. They're completely ruined that jacket.
Yeah.
And his wife knitted it and everything.
Oh, God, what wrong guy?
Now,
You in the hospital.
don't look, but I'm going to stick it up him. Just quickly, but it's been a while. I got this blood for his buttocks. It's like, this will be great. When we take you into hospital, people will think you've fallen into someone's plate of pasta. Williamson looks incredibly intense driving
Yeah.
through New York stock footage. Said, that's weird. They're playing New York stock footage by the lights.
I wanna be a part of it.
He's actually at the drive-thru. He's not going to the hospital at all. Where is Malone? He stopped at the drive-thru. They're showing New York stock footage. Damn it, he loves that New York stock footage.
It makes him very homesick.
I love the way, like, they've edited in Williamson's reaction shot to a stock footage horse and cart. So he's like, what the fuck's that horse and cart doing? I fucking hate horses. It's a bloody big plant. Love this. This guy's acting for all his worth. He's like,
They're sitting there in the hospital. I hope nobody comes in tonight with blood all over their face. Oh, shit. Please, help me, nurse. This man is very sick. He's got somebody else's blood all over
wait a
his...
minute, we've got a guy doing a camel impression here.
He got teeth in his mouth. They nearly got away with it.
Yeah, I know. What I don't understand is he goes
Why
to all
put
this
blood on his
trouble.
face?
Yeah, they kill someone, they put blood on his face just to kill the nurse. Why bother? There's no one else in this fucking hospital. There's only 3 people in the whole place. This is what public health care gets you, America. You can have a private room for everyone, even if you've had no medical or physical damage whatsoever to you. You still get a private room to stay in all night. That's public health care. If only you'd gone for the healthcare option. Sadly, it's still private, so it's all shitty, and it's like 3 to a bedroom.
And your skin?
Yeah, and you got no money, and you're all fucked, and your hospitals are filled with hobos and mad people. Whereas in Italy, you just get killed.
Yeah.
Is that the irony is only a hospital could save us. If only we knew where a doctor was.
Oh, well, I better shoot her.
That's so funny. I hadn't even thought about that watching it earlier, but it's true. If only we were somewhere where we had the ability to cure her or help her out.
What happened to the woman, Malone? I buried her.
I killed her.
That guy's got a right bass and haircut, isn't he?
Yes, he loves it. Look, another empty hospital. Movies are always filled with absolute empty hospitals. I watched this horror movie recently, Visiting Hours, which is set in a hospital, and it's ridiculous. The hospital is just absolutely empty. I mean, I've been at hospitals at 2 a.m. There were 50 people running around.
Yeah, go to one in England on a Friday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Busier than fucking Times Square.
Yeah, busier than Port Authority bus terminal. Look out, it's a rent-a-cop.
The scariest policeman ever. He could have got his own spin-off.
He could have done Scary Policeman. Scary Cop. When you need criminals to hide behind the corner to concoct a strange wheelchair ploy, you get Scary Cop.
I'm surprised they didn't go and kill somebody just to get on the wheelchair without any problem.
Yeah. He goes, oh, maybe I could help. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not a real cop. He looks all sad. For a minute there,
I heard something.
I thought I was a real cop, but I'm not. I'm just wearing a paper hat. I love this little trickery that they pull. He's like, wait a minute. The sound of a wheelchair in a hospital? No, it can't be. He looks like one of the...
He's deceiving me.
Yeah, he looks like one of the Thunderbirds, doesn't he? Got one of those faces.
He was watching this when it was like the premiere going, here I am.
Yeah. I'm confused. I can't see down an alleyway. What's going on?
Hey, where are you going?
Stop there, that man in wheelchair.
We got nurses for that.
I was in the hospital and I thought to myself...
Don't shoot me. I'm not a real cop. Oh! His paper hat flies off everywhere. It was a good blood squib, though, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Look at Williamson. Look at that. That's why he wears the wax jackets, to allow him to do that stunt. He's like, Superman, wee.
He loves it.
He loves it. The gurney stunt that's coming up in a minute's even better.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want?
I love this guy. What do you want? What's going on? The guy in the hospital bed. I thought he was going to shoot him.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot him.
I thought he was going to.
Come here, I'm going to run the blood all over your face.
Why? Don't know.
Why not?
Fred doing all his own stunts in this scene.
Oh, yeah.
He does a bloody big stunt at the end of the movie. With the rope swing.
It all.
Do you think he does shoot the guy in the bed and we just don't see it? They edited it out or something?
Probably knifed him.
It looks like he shot him because he's shut up now. He's not still talking, is he?
Yeah.
I love how this guy's like, although I've been shot, I'm still going to try and kill the woman. And that shows dedication to a cause like never before.
Yeah, he didn't seem that dedicated about anything else.
No.
I mean, he was a dedicated tickler of the group.
And camel impersonator.
Yeah.
Look at Fred. This is awesome. Watch it now when it cuts back and he's in a kind of... That's an awesome zoom out. Where he's like perched on it like a surfboard. That's tremendous. This guy's going, I will kill you. Give me a moment. She could run away. No, she's just going to sit there while he crawls himself up.
She could just stand on him and walk over him.
Yeah, well, I don't know, pick up a bedpan and wallop him round the face with it. Or cover him in poo. This guy, realising who he's up against, is like, fuck it, I'm going out the window. Fuck it, I've got the hammer on my tail, I'm off. And he ran off.
I'm giving up my life for crime. I'm sorry.
I never meant to do anything. I didn't really hurt anyone, I was just in it for the tickling. This is it, he does the slowest stabbing ever. Oh, I'm going to stab you! Oh, no, damn it, I've been shot just before I managed to stab you. I love this.
I'm sure that gun goes off before he actually...
Yeah. He's like...
Lady, give me a break with all that noise.
I love how he tells her to shut up. It's just great. I think I'm ahead of you a bit.
You might be. He just shoots her. Hey, lady.
Shut up. What I like is that she could have easily run away, but she didn't. He's like, I suppose you're going to need to spend another night in the hospital now that you've been traumatized or whatever bullshit thing it is you say has happened.
Right.
Okay. What are you actually in here for? No.
It's a public healthcare system, and she gets a room all to herself with 2 beds in it. That's how good the public health system is. I hope Americans are listening.
He's like, fucking hell, I've been called in to do this. I was at home asleep. Hospital shut at night, you know, Fred.
Old Wiggy Chops in the corner there.
I don't need a lawyer. You're the ones that...
I've got to get a sweater like that.
It's a great sweater, isn't it? That was the latest 80s fashions in Italy.
New York.
No, he's gone on location now to Italy. He drove to Italy from New York.
This time of night, people are usually sleepy and likely to make more mistakes.
You know, Malone, nobody likes you.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I don't like myself either.
I don't understand what you're saying. You're talking in American. I am Italian.
All I care about is my work.
Look, he goes, I know. Sometimes I don't like myself either.
Now you asked me to protect this girl. I did.
And I like it when he says to them
Doesn't matter
about,
how I did it.
your 2 jobs is to think, and sometimes with you, that's a difficult proposition. Or something like that. He's like, you 2 are fucking idiots. He, like, all through the movie, Malone does all the thinking, all the shooting, all the acting. Everyone else in the police force is surplus to requirements.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much Campbell feels about it first.
I just can't take him anymore.
Well, really, he is the police force.
Yeah, he is. You just want him as your police force. You could give everyone else the year off and just have Malone.
Okay, Malone.
Malone.
She's great as well. She don't put up a fight about anything.
No.
Normally, in a like a American film, she'd be like, "You're gonna have to go with Malone," and she'd be like, "Oh no, I'm not." She's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go with him."
Yeah, I'll go with Malone. And then she's trying to talk to him in the car on the way back, and he's like, I don't fucking believe that. I gotta talk to a lady. Shut up. Stop your yammering.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about? I don't know what to say to you.
Because I got nothing to say to you. Fuck off. Crazy Italian photographer.
I don't know anything about it.
Stop talking in Italian.
All right.
Caproscano. Caproscano. Pizza. What?
I've got an idea.
I don't speak Italian.
Called in on the case. Or next time, just let them kill me. That should take care of your little problem.
I think it's about time you close your mouth.
I love that. I've got to say that to someone. I think it's about time you close your mouth. Meanwhile, back at the hideout, the soulful, damaged one is sat there thinking.
The one who thinks too much.
Yeah. The other guy's whittling something. Look, I'm going to make this stick all pointy.
I'm not even part of this gang.
I've got a big knife, but I'm going to whittle this bit of wood down to a sharp point.
I'm making it sharp so I can stab somebody with it, boss.
Going up to vampires. I love
I need
these
to stab
guys.
them with a knife. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it?
Look at the hobos. These hobos are great, aren't they?
They were actually shipped in from New York.
Come on, let's move out.
I love this. I don't like any of you hobos here. They all just wander off. I love that. The way they all like sadly just turn around and walk off as a group. There's more of them than the biker gang. They can overpower them really easily. But instead they all just are, oh okay, I'll fuck off. Taking their chicken drumsticks with them. Their funny hats.
You. Go to her house and wait.
They're about to walk off and be in an Aha music video.
You might get a cop. He's pretty sure to try to hide it.
When you find out where, let us
Go on,
know.
you wanted on the set of Escape from the Bronx. Oh, right.
And no fancy tricks, right?
I'm going to send my most inept henchman.
Yeah. Remember, no fancy tricks. Oh, why not? I've got a great new card trick.
Fred's like, oh, why did I have to buy the apartment near the intersection with the bad traffic lights and the guy who lives upstairs playing tuneless fucking fake saxophone on his Casio keyboard? God, you can hear it so loudly in this kitchen. I mean, this is so obviously like a 4-year-old on a Casio keyboard.
The producer must have come in and gone, oh, and my 4-year-old deaf nephew play the keyboard.
Fred's
I want
like-
him to do a song in it.
Fred's like, I'm gonna wander through to the bedroom, see if I can't hear it so well in there. Oh fuck, she's in here. I forgot. Is it creepy if I stand here and look at her? Not at all. I love his bed with the woodland scape behind it.
Yeah. It'd have only been better if it was in the shape of a heart.
Yeah. And a waterbed.
Yeah, it revolves.
What I like is she was in hospital, sleeping and doing nothing, and when he brings her home, she sleeps and does nothing.
Yeah.
She's got like narcolepsy or something, or mono or something. I think this chick's got mono. I love this bit as well. And he says, get me the mug shots. And the guy's like, why? And Fred just like hangs up. What a stupid question. Why do you think I want mug shots? I want to make a collage of people. Cut them all up and make a collage of villainy. It's Fred Williamson's collage of villainy. It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
I should be in church with the Holy Father.
This is great. He just sort of wakes up with, oh, there's a woman in there.
I'm not at that bit yet.
I'm not at that bit yet. I just know what's coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's coming.
Day of rest.
Because I was suddenly like, why are we seeing this other guy in such detail? And then when the woman sits up, I realised why.
Yeah.
To get some titty in the picture.
1, 2, and 3.
Hey, mister. You
Buttocks.
going somewhere?
What's that?
It's me, darling. Who else would it be?
It's like, why didn't you buy a top with both breasts covered? It's all the fashion in Italy to walk around with one tit hanging up.
What a quick
Oh,
little.
yeah.
You got it right the first time.
It's this special lingerie called lingerie de la tit. And it's just, it just cuts you off right below your left breast.
I promise I'll be back in a
Breasticle.
Yeah.
I've seen some long flashes in my day. And some flashes in the pan.
He's a sweet talking bastard.
You know how to do.
Yes. And they're having this whole conversation while his tadger's flapping about.
Yeah. Probably got to use condom hanging up the end of it.
She's like, you won't have to pay. He's still drinking his coffee. That whole conversation's gone on and Fred's still taking a sip. He likes to leave it to marinade. Meanwhile, it's been the whole night and this guy still hasn't got there. I lost him away.
That's probably because he's just gliding on it. He's not actually got the air. What?
Just keeps pushing it with his foot.
Well, ma.
Now, I'll hide the bike around here. No one will see it behind these practically see-through bushes.
Was there any point taking the bike? You didn't even ride it. Oh no, I'm biker though, aren't I?
Look at the sweater of Malone's partner, though. That's even better than Malone's sweater.
That's supposed to be Gonzalez, isn't it, from Cobra?
You reckon? That's his imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Look at these mugshots. They all look like people who run barrows down at the East End.
Nobody who looks at all like you.
Had him. I've had them all.
Malone's like, now she's drinking my fucking coffee.
Thank you, miss. You mind coming down to headquarters with us and...
Next you'll be eating Purvis's cat food, you fucking bitch. You know, that's a red label.
I'm Elise, not her.
I love his check tablecloth, like he's in some old honky-tonk diner.
Yeah.
And I love how her fucking drawing is exactly the same as the photographs they've got. And not only that, but when he's like, let's distribute this, Fred's like, you're all a bunch of idiots. Of course we're not going to distribute this. So why did they have it done in the first place?
That was done on an Etchy sketch.
Where do you get these ideas from? You invent them all by yourself? Why? This guy thinks you have a picture of his face. You put this sketch in a newspaper.
He's searching in net police force.
He may never come out of his hole.
They sit there like, we've got an idea about, are you an idiot?
Sergeant Malone says, quick.
And they said that guy didn't even bother to leave, if you know, because he knows that the captain is such an inept prick that the Hammer's going to come up with a better idea in 30 seconds. Meanwhile, this guy's only just left his bike.
He's probably putting a chain through the wheel.
Even though
So
by
that's
this point he would be at home. That's it, walk through the mud, take the long way round by the lake. And then
Go
that
for a
way,
paddle.
you can ensure yourself that there will be lots of mud all over the floor when you break into her house. Dun dun dun! Muddy footprints.
Fucking knobhead.
That's a nice fade through, isn't it, with the out of focus lights?
Yeah?
Look at his car. It's like a fucking boat, isn't it?
It is huge.
It's like a bus. It's like he's driving around in a tank.
I was sitting watching it thinking, thank God it's not in 3D, because if that was coming towards me, it'd be like the start of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Never know.
If Williamson was your bodyguard, you'd never have any problems.
No.
He's got it covered, look. He's got every angle covered.
Always looking around.
Hold it. I'll open it.
He is great in this movie, though.
Well, he's good in every movie, but he is really good in it. Yeah.
Is something wrong?
I'll check it out.
I love it. He then just walks up to the door and he goes, shall we open it slowly? He goes, no. And he just goes, puts a couple of bullet holes through it. Seems alright.
I thought he just walks into it and it collapses. The whole front of the building just falls off. That's the way the Hammer enters the house. The Hammer don't open doors.
Great if the door's actually opened and there's a sound effect. We go, fucking hell.
What I like is that she walks up the stairs and she doesn't notice the big, thick, caked on muddy shoes all over her floor.
Yeah, unless she's a dirty bitch and she thinks it's her that's done it. He's like, oh, I probably did this myself. I'm such an unkempt little bitch.
So unkempt and filthy.
He's got some real shit on the walls as well.
He's trying to see if she has any red cat food.
Yeah.
Was he about to make himself another coffee?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
How does he know where everything is?
I don't know, but this suddenly becomes like a Giallo movie with the sound effects. It's like, it's only muddy footprints and the sound is suddenly like any minute now.
Dario Argento's come back from the from the beginning. He's going, I shall direct this scene.
He's like, yep, it's mud, all right.
I was thinking, that dog's got fucking big feet.
Yeah. My dog wears size 5s. This one looks like a size 10. Size 11. What I like is that the Italian filmmakers, they're not afraid to labour the point.
No.
There are muddy footprints everywhere. Really? I think we should film them very slowly.
Which ones?
All of them. Every last one.
You can actually watch this and just know that it's an Italian director.
If you saw this shit scene out of context with this sound effect and this shooting style, you'd think it was a horror movie or at least a slasher movie.
Action slasher.
I mean, listen to this soundtrack.
You had to kill the band upstairs. She's got pictures of houses on the wall.
Yeah.
I suppose she's a photographer, isn't she?
I love this. He's just about to shoot the bathroom door and... Oh, look, buttocks. Damn it. He was distracted momentarily by a woman's ass. And she's all like, I like you looking at my bum. And he's like, wait a minute, there's someone in your bathroom.
Oh no, that's my dog. He's got human feet.
He's always dragging human feet back in from the backyard. We can never stop it. I love it. He doesn't bother to open the door. He's got a machine gun. Doesn't bother to open the door. Just... Lady, I'm going to remodel your entire house. This move's great, though. Tripping him up like that is fantastic.
Yeah, that is good.
And then this guy feebly falls down the stairs. Hammer takes a shortcut. Gets a beat on him. Look at that. Some chop socky action right there.
Where the rest of your friends, huh? Where the rest of your friends? I'll break it off. Tell me, I'll break it off.
Break what off when he says I'll break it off? Oh, his arm, I guess. It's just he was holding him from behind. I'll break it off.
Probably had his cock in his hand.
Now, it's true that if the hammer kicks you in the chest out of a ground floor window, you die instantly.
Oh, yeah. Where you break your neck on the fall. They get to the hospital, Hammer, before they get busy.
Oh, there's glass sticking in him. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No one can tell who that's a picture of.
Nick is dead.
Looks like a businessman from that picture.
Looks like a businessman being surprised by a hooker with an Instamatic. So instead of publishing the sketch in the paper, they publish the really shitty photograph they have in the paper. I don't understand what's going on at that point.
He's like, I'm in the paper.
Now it's time to act.
Rings his mum. I'm in the paper, Mum.
Now she's back in bed again.
Very lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's only been stabbed, isn't he? Not as though he'd probably need to lay down, blood loss and everything.
I love it later in the movie when his partner says, that's not his dad. And you're like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. No. I believe if it's Fred Williamson when he's a kid, he'd still have a tash.
Yeah, he would.
Even at about 4 years old. Have you always had a tash? Oh, yeah.
Hi.
If you have to open your mouth, then do it just to shove in the food I made for you.
It's my favourite line. If you have to open your mouth indoors, you have to shove in the food I made for you.
I just wish I could go on a first date again, so I could say that.
She's like, when did you make this food? 1985.
You could scrape the mold off. That picture's great on his desk. It looks like it's actually looking at you. I bet he's fucking fingering her while he's driving, look.
Brainwash music. I don't know how the kids can listen to that.
Daddy, you're hopeless. Those are the awful.
He's got one of those cars with the passenger seat vibrators.
I'm thinking it's Frank Sinatra.
Look, he's sat on the gear stick.
At one point she says this is meant to be aha. It's not aha.
It's this is shit.
It's aha. Dude, I can hear myself again.
Can you?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Maybe Skype's being a bit of a git tonight then.
Yeah, I think Skype's being shitty.
Keep slow. I've just realised that the police captain's actually played by Martin Landau.
Yeah.
Put the gun away or I'll blow your daughter's head off.
Come on, Bernadette. Out. Out.
She's not my daughter. She's a whore.
They really go to town on him, though, don't they?
Oh, yeah. They don't tickle this poor bastard.
I have taught them well.
Hi.
He's got lots of miniature symbols on his jacket.
That's enough.
His bells on his fingers and bells on his toes. He will have music wherever he
You
goes.
want to see your daughter alive? You get me the photo and the loan, too. Tomorrow morning.
You Italian bastard.
Tomorrow morning.
Do you suppose they went into like an Italian leather warehouse and went, give me 6 jackets for the price of 3? They got them on
I can do
discount.
you a deal, but they have lots of studs on them. Okay, I take them.
Does that mean I go buy something?
I love that the whole time this is going on, there's like some quiz show going on the radio of the car. Now, Mrs. Rogers, you could win a lifetime supply of lubricant. All you have to answer is one simple question. How many times a day do you pleasure yourself with an aubergine? 30 seconds, Mrs. Rogers.
Oh, I changed your toothpaste.
That raspberry shit is not working for you. I don't understand it. The dentist said it would clean my teeth. All it does is leave sugar everywhere. You lost a fight with a donut?
You just get yourself killed. And I spit at myself for the rest of my life. If I were 25 years younger, by God.
If you were 25
That's 7 years, man. Look, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I've already made up my mind. I'm going.
I love it when he goes, I'd be going even if it was Santa Claus's daughter. I wanted the guy as he left to go, does Santa Claus even have a daughter?
My father told me Santa Claus is not real. Now the hammer tells me that he's going to rescue his daughter. He is real.
I'm not doing it for you. I'm just doing it. I would do it even if it was Santa Claus's daughter.
Meanwhile, the tramps are having a game of human pass the parcel. Again, none of them are actually doing anything except just kind of like pushing her about the place a bit.
Should we just have a fight over her and actually do nothing?
I'll pick her up and run. You pick her up and run. I'll pick her up and run.
And then we'll fight between ourselves.
Then again, there's like 50 tramps, 3 guys in a leather jacket, and they all run away.
Now.
Run away, guys! We've been caught out! Let's go find somewhere else we can rape somebody without being caught out by leather jacket man. Let's go down to the other warehouse. I think the other warehouse has lots of women in it and no men.
There's loads of women, but there's one guy in a leather jacket. Let's rape him!
Not bad for a cop's daughter, huh?
I don't mind tearing off a hunk of that right now.
You can wait till evening. She's a little too upset.
What, so if it's a cop's daughter, she'd instantly be ugly?
Yeah, of course. Cops have the ugliest children. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
This is the bit where the partner's like, that's not his father. That fat old white Italian man is not Fred Williamson's father. She's like, what are you telling me?
You're alone, too. Old and alone. They stuck together and,
And he tells him this heartbreaking story.
they found some
He never met his
companionship
parents.
with each other.
Instead, he was taken in by a kindly old white man.
So one day when the walls of
Santa
Paris were
Claus.
crashing down-
And then he was killed at a gas station.
Robert was just a kid then, still in school. One night,
Happens a lot in Italy.
2 drunks
New York, I mean.
and killed.
What are you trying to tell me?
Little Italy is what I meant.
Robert survived somehow, but after that, something was different inside him. After he did his stint in Vietnam,
I love how they try and, like, give him depth.
he came back and joined the police force.
Do you need the backstory? You just need to know that he's a badass.
No, I think the bad story gives him
Battle
emotion.
against crime goes back a long way.
Covers up the fact that really he's just a rude fucker.
Sometimes I think nothing else means a thing to him.
Sometimes I think I'd look good with my head between your legs.
If I could get a beat on him, how much I could learn.
Are your speakers up high, dude?
No,
Okay.
I
medium.
want this.
All right. I don't know what it is then. It must be Skype. It's annoying.
What's so important?
I mean, I
Lovely
think
furniture in that house.
Oh, yeah. He's a great interior decorator, is Fred. Quick, more stock footage of New York. Then back to some warehouses. This bit's my favourite bit in the whole movie, this warehouse fight.
What extra men? Were they the tramps?
They're the tramps.
We're going to train the tramps up now.
That's Dirty Frank and the boys.
Come on, get out. Move.
Down,
Fire up.
down. Oh, look, they've torn her skirt.
Oh,
I love this. He has a fucking great big safe full of guns. That's his mum's
What?
measurements.
2.
90, 60, 10. That's his mum's measurements.
Great if there was just a spud gun in there.
Just a tiny flare gun. And a slingshot. But no, he's got lots and lots of illegal weaponry in there.
Oh, Uzi 9mm.
Otherwise, I'll just look like I'm going fishing.
Fuck you.
Fred's like, he does look a bit like he's going fishing.
Gives him a fishing rod.
What do I use, popcorn?
Hands
Yeah,
him
he
a
might
hat-
need bullets as well.
Hands him a hat with lots of those like little feathers in, like fishermen have.
One of those nets that you used to take down the brook.
Yeah.
Don't go out.
How many different types of jacket has he got? He had like a wax jacket, a long black pimp jacket. Now he's got a brown leather jacket.
He's a man of many jackets. I believe
He's a
that.
man of many different jackets.
I think that should have been the tagline to the movie. Malone, the Black Cobra, man of many jackets. She fingers that cat when they leave. Look at these hobos with guns. That's tremendous.
Yeah, they look really elite.
It's the hobo gun army. Hello.
I'd like to wear a scarf.
We are the homeless with the guns already. They've given her like great like vampire makeup or something.
Just like one of the people from The People Under the Stairs.
Yeah, or 5 Children in It.
Oh yeah, well, she's in the sand.
God, it's a shitty stunt double they've got for Fred.
He's like, that's like a Seagal standing on his films as well.
Yeah.
Just put a dummy in the car.
Just put a dummy in the car with a long neck and put my jacket over it.
Big fucking long arms as well.
The guy's thinking, I'm not sure anyone's buying this dummy.
Smiles a lot, doesn't he?
Well, he had to drive through all the farmland that is in New York City.
Have I got to watch out for all the farms that...
No, they've built over it now since 87. This is what it looked like back then.
Okay. I was going to say, because I didn't see it when I was last there, but...
No. This is a great move, though. Doesn't even think that the woman might be strapped to the back of a truck. Just mows people down. He could have just cut the daughter in half, but he's too cool for that. I'm not really with the army. I'm just a homeless man in a hat. Oh dear. I'd love it if in these movies when people got shot, instead of like going they went like, why? And then or like ow or something. That'd be great.
Oh, you shot me.
You shot my face. I love this. And then he throws a hand grenade at the woman. Some great shots here, though. I love all this, like, depth shots. This is the best scene in the whole movie, this bit. The hobos running with guns. Fred doing his rolls.
Oh, he just takes him down. Did they really think that they could take Fred Williamson down?
Yeah, we're idiots. Look at this bit. This is another one of my favourite bits coming up. Oh, bang! He gets hit in the face by a pipe. What a twat. He wasn't looking where he was going. That's a great bit of physical comedy in a movie. What is this guy wearing? Is this guy wearing like an old fucking tarpaulin strapped around him or something?
I think he's supposed to be the man with no name.
I wear a wizard's robe.
Howdy!
Fuck you! Fred's like, real men stop to do thumbs up in the middle of a gun battle. How many thumbs up do you give that, Dad? I give it 1 thumbs up.
I'd give it 2, but it means I have to put my gun down.
Yes. See, that's Fred really climbing up onto a rusty bit. And then this is really him with the rope. I love it. He looks all smug, doesn't he? I would get him with my gun. And Fred's like, dunk. That's a bloody good stunt, isn't it, for Fred to do? The way he just leaps over and shoots the guy in the face. That's the best bit. Just gets up, doesn't even look at him, just shoots him, and just jumps over him. I love it. And then he laughs and does another thumbs up when the other guy shoots him. He's like, I love it. All these homeless people being killed. Clean the
We're
streets.
really cleaning up the city.
When they say there's no cure for homelessness, I beg to differ.
Listen, pal.
If they just let me loose with my gun.
Thought it was lead-plated bullets.
Yeah, he gets the daughter back. He's like, you got good news? Double good news. Your daughter's safe, and I've cleaned up some of those homeless scum.
They won't be cluttering up our empty warehouse facilities any longer.
Today I feel lucky. You want to kill
Tell
him?
Giuliani, phase 1 is in progress.
Sight of blood won't bother me, punk. What you waiting for? Hey, look,
This is his big dirty Harry speech, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm gonna take one
Do I have any bullets or don't I have any bullets? Well, I feel lucky. She's got an Adam's apple. She's probably a tranny then.
Yeah, killer.
Wait a minute, that's not the real woman. That's one of the homeless dressed up. Shoot you anyway. I would love it if he'd fired the gun and a little flag had come out and said bang.
Does that mean I'm dead?
And after all that, he's still got a knife. That's fantastic. You know, when I first watched this, I was like, you know what? I don't think he's dead.
No.
And I thought it was weird that the hammer didn't shoot him in the face, just to make sure. Oh no, that guy with the Casio keyboards followed them on their date.
I have to bring him with us. He's the producer's son.
Mental child, but don't worry about it. We're getting him all the help money can buy. I know we have
Scalped all the homeless people as well to make a coat.
Anyway.
Do you know how many mullets went into making that coat?
Thank you. You're right.
85 mullets.
Bye.
It's because he doesn't endorse real fur.
Oh no.
But homeless mullet scalps, it's fine.
Oh, that's alright. That's alright. It's the only good thing that the homeless are good for. Scalps.
I'm just going to drive home like this.
I'm going to reverse all the way back to New York.
I think last time I wasn't gay enough. I think this time I'm going to be really gay. 2 highlights. Lovely. And where is he doing this? Is this just what public bathrooms are like in Italy? New York, I mean?
New York.
I look sexy. I look cool in my tie. The only thing that's missing, a red cardigan. Now I'm ready to sex you up. Creepy man.
Where did he get those from?
He bought them from Just for Twats. New at Just for Twats. Red cardigans, light blue shirts, shitty ties, and all the blonde hair dye you can drink.
And it's right. You know, if you've been stabbed in the back, you don't need stitches in it. It'll just after a while it'll just stop bleeding.
Just scum over.
Yeah, you know. Don't pick the scab though.
No, it'll itch like a motherfucker, but don't pick it because you'll scar. I love this from the point of view shot.
What do you have? Scott.
I guess, hello, did you really think a red cardigan was a good idea with a blue shirt?
You look like a twat.
Did you buy your ensemble from Just for Twats? I did buy my ensemble from Just for Twats. I thought so.
I spotted them myself.
I spotted it from the catalogue. That guy had to dye his hair just for the last scene in this movie.
Unless that's his real hair.
I can't believe I'm able to relax, Robert.
She's the most forward woman on the planet. Do you suppose all women are like this with the hammer?
And it actually turned
I
out...
would think so, yeah.
They just sit down and went, I don't think... I'm sorry if you think I'm being forward, but I think our next date should be at home, in my bed, with your cock in me. And he's like, that makes sense. Everybody says that. I don't know why I bother paying for dinner.
Might not be over yet. Wait till you see my face.
As long as you don't think you can get away with just one date, Mr. Malone. Next time it's dinner at my place. Do you like Mexican food?
I don't like this Ribena anyway. Let's get out of here.
Nothing. I thought I saw someone I recognized.
He's not as though he's being very,
Well, anyway, I hate to be...
He's not being subtle at all, no.
Oh, no.
I think if we managed to have fun even over this last...
Hammer's like, I remember he had a gold tooth. That's enough for me to start shooting mothers.
Sure, I'm listening. It's just that...
That's enough evidence for me.
Even when I was a kid,
He sticks this right in her minge. But that's because he's hidden a gun up there. And he's feeling around with his toes to try and pull it out.
He's trying to do Roger Moore.
A guy stands there a long time before shooting. Oh, kill the old man. He was close to death anyway. Quick, let's both get in our enormous cars and have a cumbersome car chase.
He's going to just shoot just because he's got a bright red cardigan. I don't even know if that's the guy who was trying to kill her.
No, he doesn't care.
He's now working for the fashion police.
I'm glad that they picked a restaurant so close to the warehouse district.
You don't feel sorry for the bad guy. All of his Trump friends are dead.
Yeah, all of them. Now, what the guy doesn't understand is that the hammer drives home in reverse every day, so reversing this way is no problem for him at all.
No. That car is absolutely so fucking big. Why is it so wide?
I don't know. Fitted body and widthways. They do maneuver them though, these Italian stunt drivers.
Oh yeah, it's good driving.
Considering they're so fucking huge, it must have been like maneuvering a house around. I love the look of this chase.
You would actually probably watch this and think it's 70s.
Yeah. I would imagine that if you were hit by a car that big, your other car would just disintegrate. This is my favourite bit. They drive out of one warehouse and then burst through the doors of another warehouse.
It's like they drove through Narnia.
Yeah. It's just a land of warehouses. I was surprised at the end here that, like, Fred shows some pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's only human.
Is he, though?
A little bit.
But this is where I wanted him to walk over to the bad guy's body and just shoot him.
Shoot him in the face.
And he doesn't. He makes the mistake of assuming again that the guy's dead.
I'd probably just go off and bazooka him.
Take a dump on his head.
Yeah, teabag the bastard.
Look at the shiny suit that Fred's wearing.
That's fine. The suit's fine. He's got a little bit of a bruise on his head. And he's got a little bit of a cut on his hand.
It's just he killed all those homeless people and now he won't just shoot this guy in the face.
I suppose the only good thing is, Fred, you'll probably get a blowjob later off that woman for saving her life. And you've also got a nice widow.
He saved her twice so he could get 2 blowjobs. Or maybe a 3-way.
Oh yeah, with her and the widow. She'll probably be glad her husband's been shot.
The widow of who?
The old boy who was shot in the restaurant.
Oh. No, I think you'll probably have a 2-way with the daughter and the fashion model.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to hurt. Bringing the trunk of that bloody house down on your neck.
You're dead instantly.
Yeah.
I suppose you think decapitate him.
The boot of that car weighs more than most other cars.
It weighs more than a blue whale.
It's actually made out of a blue whale's collarbone. And now at the end he's got another jacket, look. And another car. A brand new car, look, at the end.
Oh, yeah.
This is his sex-mobile.
Well,
I'm going to the gas station where my surrogate father was killed, and I'm going to get some poontang.
you had so many that you never took.
I've already checked the fashion model. She wasn't that
I've
good.
been wanting to go back there for a long time. Maybe that's still...
That's probably my favourite of his jackets, actually.
The whole look is my favourite of the looks.
Yeah.
I hope at least you'll find your memories.
Stop there, don't move.
Just wanted to say, Robert, I've always loved you. Shut up.
When will we see you again?
I don't know. Not too long.
I've already told you, woman, if you're going to open your mouth, put my dick in.
Goodbye, miss.
In the sequel, he gets sent to the Philippines. So in the sequel, they actually explain that it's filmed in another country. They don't just try and wing it.
That's good. That's the best way to do it is head it. Go headlong into it and go, yeah, we're in a different country.
Freeze frame. Funky music with a Yoko Ono-like singer on it. Is this about Malone? I can't hear the lyrics. It's a great track, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. It's a good film, that is.
I love it. I can't wait to watch the rest of them.
Moss over Well, that's sunny. One of the names actually reminded me of another guy who's been caught up with the whole Jimmy Savile thing. Paul Gambaccini.
Has he?
Paolo Ricci.
The funny thing is, the song is "Get Me to America."
That's what the casting director was thinking.
Yeah. It's a great freeze frame on Fred at the end, though. There we go. It's over.
Short and sweet.
Yes, sir, and very enjoyable.
Oh, yes.
All right, man. Well, I'll put this episode into some sort of shape and put it up tonight or tomorrow morning.
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
All right, Chief. Speak to you soon.
Right, speak to you later.
Bye-bye, dude.
Ta-da. Bye.
There are men, and then there are second unit podcast men. The podcast you've just been listening to is part of the Second Unit Podcast Network. Find all of our shows at 2upn.blogspot.com or on Facebook under the Second Unit Podcast Network. Our fantastic list of shows include Drunk on VHS, We Came from the Basement, No Budget Nightmares, The After Movie Diner, Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid, and Bloodbaths and Boomsticks. Take one podcast into the shower. Don't be a blithering idiot, Alan. We can give you the multiple podcast cleansing system all in one place that your hair deserves. Our programming is available across all platforms from iTunes to Podomatic, TalkShoe to Stitcher, so you have absolutely no excuse. Listen today, and a free naked person of your choice will be shipped from Thailand to your door in a matter of weeks. The Second Unit Podcast Network, bringing you the action and leaving the boring stuff to the other guys. Bloody hell. Who does a girl have to blow around here to get a decent beverage?